So, Wolves 1, Newcastle 2. Before I ramble on like a madman, Sam, give me your thoughts after that, just quickly.
Do you know, I'm not too downhearted, to be honest. I'm a bit pissed off, obviously, but I think we showed glimpses, but at the end of the day, it's two worldies that have undone us.
Yeah, with a big deflection on the first one, wasn't it? And now we're sat in traffic just to rub salt into the wounds. I put the 8 R4s on a Sunday. But the team, that was a big debate, wasn't it? We didn't know what we were going to play. It was a 4-3-3. Andre did start, making his starting debut. I know he come on at Forest, but Bellegarde was a surprise. But we did say on the podcast, didn't we? I did say I think Bellegarde might start, especially after his worldie. Forest, but he actually was on the left. I thought he'd be on the right of the three, but he was on the left. Cunha was meant to be on the right, but he was floating everywhere. Larson was up top, and Lamina out of the three midfielders. Lamina was way more advanced. He kept drifting out to the right as he does. But the big news was Totti was dropped. Cunha, not Cunha, Ait Nouri left back. It was good to see Yerson in there, because obviously doubt whether he'd be in. And first half hour, I thought it was a really even game. Quite threatening. Gordon in particular for Newcastle looked really sharp, and he hit the post on the one, didn't he, when he cut in. We had a few chances as well, but we took the lead, and I think we deserved it. Great dummy, good run down the right from Larson, good dummy from Gomez, I believe it was, and Lamina tucked it in, and on the run of play I think we deserved to go in at 1-0 up. As I say, fairly even, but as we know with Wolves, it was, are we just going to collapse? And we were saying, weren't we, like we had a bit of deja vu when we seen the 3 substitutes coming on for Newcastle. I think it was Tonali, Barnes, and I think it was Willock who come on. They took Isaac off, and it reminded me when Chelsea made the substitutes. So you're thinking, just don't collapse. And first 10 minutes of that second half, it was all Newcastle. We was hanging on for dear life, and I thought, please no, don't, you know. But we weathered the storm a little bit. We had a few attacks ourselves. I can't remember if when Larson at the post was when it was 1-1 or when it was 1-0 to us. I forget that now. But Larson, I mean, he should have scored that one. Good move. We had a few good moves, but their goal, they were putting the pressure on, and I think it was Shah, their centre half. You knew he was going to score because I just took him out of my FPL, so sod's law. Sod's law he'd score, but a massive deflection off Dawson's head. We're sat right behind it, weren't we? And yeah. I think if it don't hit Dawson's head, I think Johnston probably would have saved it, but sod's law, flies in the top corner. And you know what? We've criticised our defence, but I think we did okay defensively, but a goal like that, you just can't stop. And then not too long after, Barnes cuts in, and what, you know, an unbelievable strike, top left-hand corner from 25 yards out. Again, it's one of them where you just think, do you closing down quick on the edge of the box? I don't know. But defensively, I thought Yerson and Dawson throughout the whole game did really well today. So it's much better having Dawson in there. It weren't a collapse like against Chelsea, and on another day, we could have at least got a draw.
What did you think about playing out from the back?
Yeah, well, he's got Johnson in goal, and he's a bit more calm with his feet, but he did have some wobbly moments second half, didn't he? Where I think it was Gordon who closed him down. But that's what O'Neill wants to do. That's the modern game, isn't it? For me, I just think fucking smash it up the pitch, get rid of it. That's what Dawson does. He's old-fashioned, smash it out. Gives you kittens, doesn't it? It really does. Especially when Totti Gomez is playing. But I don't know, mate, but on another day, I don't think we deserve to lose. That's the annoying thing. But I messaged my dad after the game, and he's up in Newcastle watching. He said, we can keep playing well, but we can't keep losing. There's been a few times now where we've had good spells in the games, but we're losing, and we've got 1 point in 4. I mean, we've got Villa and Liverpool to come. Bit of a smash and grab, because at the end, Cunha, I mean, at 2-1, right in the added time, Cunha had a volley, great save from their keeper. So I think on the day, I don't know if this is bitter, but I think a draw probably wouldn't have been a fair result. But we're lacking that bit of, I don't know, that bit of clever play where you just see a game out, you don't concede the 2. But like I say, massive deflection and a worldie, and we probably should have been a bit more clinical ourselves second half. But gutting, absolutely gutting, because there'll probably be meltdown online. Ain't looked too much on Twitter. But it's not good. And O'Neill's record now, what's that? Is that 1 win in 14, 15 now, if you count the run towards the end of last year? But I know we had injuries towards the end of last year, but I don't know. Man of the match for you, Sam, who would you call that? I thought Dawson was good at the back again. Yeah. I thought Andre had a decent game in midfield for us.
Lamina was everywhere.
Yeah, Lamina was brilliant, got the goal as well. Forbes looked quite sharp when he come on. Yeah. He gave us that width. That was probably one criticism with the new formation we played with the 4-3-3. Didn't feel like we had much width for when he come on. I mean, Hwang was non-existent when he come on, whereas Forbes actually had to go down that right-hand side. But yeah, gutting, absolutely gutting. And just gets harder now with Villa coming up next week in Liverpool. Please like and subscribe if you're new. We'll be doing the podcast Wednesday. Probably all be crying on it. And yeah, see you next video.